On this episode, we do a call-in show. You ask questions, and I answer them. This is the Ask GaryVee show. Hey everybody, this is GaryVee, Nerd Chuck, and this is episode 200 of the Ask GaryVee show. It's a very special episode, Stefan. Show the characters around. A couple more peeps in the house. Indy, of course. Brittany is in the house. Andrew's got the info. D-Rock on Facebook Live, and Andy on Google 360 Video Live. But, oh, very nice, India. India's excited. Episode 200, we decided, episode 100, show a clip from it. Stefan put it over here. Episode 100, we actually, brought a lot of you together. We did a live show. Episode 200, we're doing a call-in show. So D-Rock, why don't you show everybody on Facebook the phone number. That's right, 949-427-9833. Call the Ask GaryVee show and get your question answered. India, are you ready for the call-in show?
Super ready.
And India, why don't you give everybody in the Vader Nation an update? You've now been one of my two assistants for the last 3 weeks or so.
Oh wow, 3 weeks.
Well, I'm asking you. That was a question.
I don't know. It flew by.
So what do you think? Give everybody the things that you're allowed to say. What's the biggest surprise so far?
The biggest surprise.
I mean, you've been so close to the ecosystem. You've been at Vayner for how long? 4 years?
Almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years. So you've been at Vayner. You've been on Team GaryVee for
a year and a half.
Right. But now you're in it.
I'm in it.
You're closer than ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what's the biggest surprise so far?
He's even busier than imaginable. Like I had no idea.
It's crazy, right?
Super crazy.
Like it's crazy,
D-Rock
right?
probably knows a little bit, but I feel like being in your inbox is like the thing that's most
Yeah,
eye-opening.
even D-Rock I don't think knows. You know why? Even though he's following me all day in those scenarios, he can't see the parallel. Like that's the part that people don't get.
Yeah.
The thing that's happening that you now have access to is the scariest shit of all. Because while I'm doing the 10-minute meetings and the insanity, this is collecting just enormous amounts of pressure.
It's true. It's great. There's a lot. It's fun.
It is fun. All right, 949-427-9833. Call in now. I will answer. Get in here. What's that?
The video is just copy now.
That's right. That's fine. Facebook Live. Call in 949-427-9833 with your question, and I will answer it live on the show. I'm excited about this call in. Now we just sit here and we excitingly wait for the phone calls. I was really impressed with everybody waiting to call.
Yeah.
I'm very, very thankful, Facebook. You know what's so funny? So many of them are on their phone. So they have to what do they do? You know what I mean? It's so weird now, right? Like when I used to do this live streaming on Ustream and have people call, they were in their desktop and they would just pick up their phone. Now it's all encompassing in one device. So let me just see this one more time. And for the 2,500, it's not working. A lot of people are saying it's not working. 1-949-427-9833. Do you think we're getting so many calls it broke? Doesn't go through. Holy crap, are we getting so many not available? Andy, what happened? Did we break it?
I'm looking right now. This is the right number, right?
I'm gonna call right now.
Lines got busy, exactly. Everybody's, I think we crashed Google Voice. Did we crash it?
We can give them this.
Should we give him this number?
Yeah, give him up.
We can do that.
No, we should give him. Do we have any other Google Voice numbers connected to this, or?
I can try.
Did we break Google Voice?
We might have.
Why? Because the Vayner Nation's the best. We can break anything. This is gonna be the best episode ever. Hope you're enjoying episode 200. All right. So yeah, it was working. It's all busy signals. Wait a minute, am I There we go.
Hey.
Look, it was me maybe. Holy crap, I think I figured it out. That's interesting. All right.
Call from
Gilbert Dominguez.
Gilbert Dominguez.
To accept, press 1.
One.
Send a
Gilbert?
Yes. Hey, what's up, Gary?
How are you, brother?
Pretty good, pretty good. And yourself?
Tremendous. What is your question?
Well, my question is, I have a upcoming provisional patent on a warehouse product. I was wondering what I could do to help prepare myself to becoming a future business owner or entrepreneur or whatnot.
So what are you worried about?
I don't know. What can I do? What are some books I could help prepare myself? Because I'm going to end up having to like clean warehouses just to get my product out there. And I was wondering, I don't know, I have all this stuff coming up that I'm going to have to try to accomplish. And I just need any type of business advice.
Well, let me give you good advice. You're gonna get nothing from reading a book. No book's gonna tell you like what to do. What you need to do is wrap your head around that you have to bleed out of your fucking eyes and work 24/7, 365. There's no advice that I can give you. Like, it's gonna be about putting in the hard work and learning the ropes. I'd also give you a huge advice. Go ask questions to all your future customers. Whoever you're gonna sell to, go ask them questions. The best way to be successful in business is to deliver for people what they actually want, and the best way to figure out what they want is to ask questions.
Can I input on that? This prototype, it has 4 additional attachments that caters to the user, so that's what I'm going off of.
Okay.
Because this thing it's a dust mop. And
Okay.
it hasn't been altered since 1993. So what I've done is
I love it.
Is added 4 new attachments to it. It's like it is like the future of dust mops.
So listen,
But-
I don't give a shit if it's the future of human beings. If the customers don't eventually like it or care, it's not gonna matter. So just because you love your dust mop doesn't mean the market does. So you have to go out there and really get people to give a crap. Create content, get it into people's hands, give away some for free, get it out there. Got it?
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care. Gilbert, all right. Let's see what else we got in here. Do I keep pressing this? What's the number? 949-427-9833. Why did that work? I don't know what it did.
I think it was because maybe you were still like when you test called.
Yeah, I know, but now, like, okay, let's see what happens. This is so fun. I love it. We just got to get the call mechanisms down because the call-in show is I love this. The call-in show is super fun. Like, super, super fun. I just don't know who's calling right now. Like, are we still like busy? Like, I love that we just try shit like this. I love the people that are gonna actually watch this episode and be like, what the hell happened here? And there's like the Facebook people here. Why can Gary just call me? Comments are repeating why, straight up. Busy, it's busy. Put the phone number in again, 949-427-9833.
Oh,
I mean,
put it in the
Pin it to the top of the live stream.
Yeah, it's fine, but I mean, I don't think that's what's happening. I'm sure somebody's calling.
we can call people back if we wanted.
Should I just call people?
Yeah.
Should I just tell people on Facebook to put their phone numbers and just call?
Well, no, we have their number, right?
I can see the
People that, you have the numbers?
yeah that have,
All right, just give me a number.
voicemail.
Great. All right, I'm calling some people. This is for you guys on episode 200 because I don't want to make this boring and we haven't. Crap.
914
Okay, hold on.
469
Yep.
8676.
You don't know who the person is. We have to go there.
Carrie.
Oh, Karen?
Carrie.
Carrie?
I think so.
This is the best.
Hi, it's Anthony.
Anthony, how are you? It's GaryVee.
Gary, how are you? So nice to hear from you.
Great to
It's
hear.
your friend Conk.
How are you, Conk? I love Conk. Conk, what's your question, brother?
So my question is, Gary, amongst all the noise from all the Snapchats and all the tweets and all the Facebook postings, what catches your attention? What do you look for in value to want to do business with somebody or want to connect with somebody?
You mean all the people that are hitting me up, like just like do this with me, do that with me, like what catches my attention?
Right, because you talk a lot about Twitter video. You know, I got my interview with Tony Robbins through you.
I know.
Used Twitter video.
Yep.
I got it.
Yep.
So trying to, land meetings and connect with people. What do you look for? What's of value to you amongst the thousands of snaps and the thousands of postings? I'm really interested to know what your thoughts are.
So unlike Tony Robbins and other things of that nature and all these other executives, I talk so much about getting to people and I've helped people get to people, a la what happened for you, that
Right.
I get so much of that back at me. Like, you know what's really pissing me off? Jab, 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 right hook. The amount of people that are doing things for me that don't have the pure intent in mind. They're just doing it because they want something in return. And then they're giving me things that I don't want your fucking jab. And Conk, I don't want the jabs that you want to give me. Like, I didn't want that hat. Like I didn't want it. So like I think that what I look for is pure intent and something that brings me value of the moment. For example, let me do something right now on episode 200. I'm about to send an email internally at VaynerMedia on Monday. I'm adding a new team member to my team called distribution. Like I want to know, like this is things we've all talked about, maybe you guys don't, but I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to bring one person and their whole job for 15 hours a day is to get distribution for my content, which means for 15 hours a day, you have to reach out to the 200,000 websites in the world that I think could take DailyVee, the Ask GaryVee show, and my articles and want to distribute them and use them the way that Forbes and HuffPo and others do it. So, you know, I'm looking for things that I need. If somebody happened to have been paying attention to me and realized that distribution mattered and tweeted out, hey GaryVee, I want to do distribution for you. I will guarantee you that I'll get 11,000 websites in 100 days to distribute your content. That would have caught my attention because that was something I needed. So whatever I care about and I need, if I see it being communicated, that's what I react to, conk.
That's awesome, Gary. Listen, I appreciate it. So last thing, and I'll hang up, is it's all about fundamentals, picking up the phone, doing the research, finding out what's what's valuable to you. That's what I think is valuable when you decide.
That's right,
Gary,
brother.
thank you so very much.
You got it,
my
brother.
friend.
Love you,
Appreciate
conk. Take care. 949-427-9833 is the number. It's so funny.
I'm gonna try turning off call screening.
You're gonna turn off call screening and see what happens? Yeah. Okay. Just don't worry, I'm not scared of call screening. Give me another number.
They're fucking calling like crazy.
What?
Please call me.
Every second.
Well, Andy, here's the key. The number one thing we have to do, and keep calling, because the number one thing I want to do, Andy, is I want to remarket all these cell phone numbers on Facebook to sell them some more books. I'm just kidding. But I do want to make sure they see content.
We're going to Lexington. 859.
859
321.
321
1378.
1378. I love how these people are going to get random calls from other people in the Vayner Nation. Sorry.
You're on the Ask GaryVee show.
GaryVee, how's it going?
Good, man. Who is this?
This is Chase Fairchild. How are you doing?
I'm doing super well, Chase. Thanks for being on the show, episode 200. Thank you so much, brother.
It's awesome. We're glad we got through.
Yeah, what's your question?
So my friends and I are starting a creative agency.
Good. I know a thing or two.
couple
I think I know a thing or two about that.
And so we follow your work and we read a lot of your stuff, and we're trying to get all our ducks in a row before we start. We launch August 1st. How do you think is the best way for us to get over the fear of failing at this? Because it's kind of taking a leap. We're currently an in-house marketing department for a 21 chain retail store.
I think you guys
We're
need,
taking the
if you
leap.
guys are taking the leap, you guys are rounding the troops and saying, screw this place, we're going to do our thing. You've got to first decide, here are the ways to do it. You do the emotional and the practical when you take a leap. The practical is, how many of you are doing it?
3.
The 3 of you have to figure out, worst case scenario, nothing goes well, how long can you survive on your savings, or you're willing to be entrepreneurial ghetto? Got it?
Yeah.
So the 3 of you need to sit in a circle and you go, India, how long can you last? And India says 18 months. Andrew, how long can you last? 4 months. Andy, how long can you last? 2 years. We know we're only as strong as our weakest link. Goddamn Andrew's only got 4 months. So we have to talk about that. Number 1, do you think that the 3 of you can go without any sales for a year?
Yeah. Well, the good thing is we have investors from the company that got behind us, and they're like, we kind of have a safety net a little bit. If it fails,
So great.
you know,
So
thank
then,
you.
so it
Fall back.
sounds like you created the practical version, and now you just have to make the emotional version. Too many people, and you know I've been talking about this, fake entrepreneurship. If you're scared to make the jump, you still have entrepreneurial tendencies. You're not an entrepreneur yet. It's why you worked in a company in the first place. You just got to make the jump or not. It's like swimming. You either jump in the pool and you go, or you don't. The end.
Yeah, definitely. And then that's kind of my fear, because we're just starting this. It's kind of new frontier, and
Dude, you
we're
can't
both
be,
excited
dude,
about
don't be
it.
scared. Nothing's going to happen. You can always go back to the goddamn job.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going to happen? Like, people are going to make fun of you? Like, your mom's going to say you failed? Like, who gives a shit? Go try it. Doesn't work, and you go. Don't care what other people think. It's the only reason you're scared.
Yep.
Whether it's your spouse, your partner, your child, your mother, whoever it is, eliminate those voices, listen to yourself, and know that if you fail, you go back into it and nothing bad will happen. But if you win, it's the greatest shit that ever happened.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, brother. See ya.
Great. Thanks, man.
You're welcome. So why are calls coming through while I'm on the line, but then not? You think they're coming through because you did the unblock, right?
That's what I'm.
That was your theory, but look what's happening. They're still not ringing. 9 missed calls. What do you want? What, you're just jumping in the middle of my show? I still have 7 minutes. Why would you come in? India, what's up with your partner in crime here?
He's very into checking in on you. What do you mean?
not gonna keep
I
this
trust
in
that
moving.
Gary
She is.
knows.
We know the 7 minutes. Don't come in the middle of my show, Tyler. All right, give me a number.
Tyler.
Scott.
Scott, what is it?
410
410
646
646
2906.
2906. D-Rock, ask them how, hey guys, what do you guys think about the call-in concept for the Ask Gary Vee show? Get a little feel.
41064.
Next.
414.
There's a delay for your answers. I want a plus up, plus down for the Ask Gary Vee show being a live call-in show. Help me out. Give me some feedback. There's a different energy with this.
You have so many numbers coming in.
414 530 3949.
They love it.
They love it, right?
Love it. Love
Yeah, it's better. It's good, right? This is it. We're gonna be a call-in show. India, your goose is cooked.
Oh my God, it's Gary. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Who is this?
This is Dante.
Dante, what's up?
What's up?
Where are you from,
I'm so
Dante?
excited. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee in the house. Are you a huge Brewers fan?
I'm not as big of a Brewers fan. I'm actually a Baltimore Ravens fan. That's
Nice.
my main team.
Okay, respect. What's your question, brother?
Look. Okay, all right. So, all right. I have so many questions. Okay, let me think of the first one. Okay, so this is my perfect question. All right. So, I started a business not too long ago called Forensics Forever.
Okay.
I work with elementary schools, and I do workshops that are pertinent to like forensics or speech and debate. If you're familiar with that.
Yes, I am.
And one of the hardest things to do is to get into the schools and provide those workshops.
Yes.
Because it's like really hard to get.
Because it's
past those
politics and
gatekeepers.
bureaucrats and goddamn principals and superintendents that all suck and are average. Not all of you, but the most of you.
So like, I really want to change the educational system up. So like, first of all, let me throw a quick plug and say, if you're an elementary school principal and you want to work with me, hit me up.
Great right hook.
And you know, a little right hook. And also though, like, how do I get past those gatekeepers? AKA
Easy.
the
Content.
secretaries?
Dante. The best way to sell is to not sell. The best way in the world to sell is to have people come to you instead of you going to them. Put out content. Write an article on Medium, 6 mistakes a superintendent makes, then post it, and then spend $100 on amplifying the ad in Milwaukee in that general area, and I guarantee 4 superintendents and teachers will pass it on. It's put out content. Film the stuff that you can film, some of it will be private and you can't. The answer, Dante, the full answer is making content that's a gateway drug to penetrate the decision makers in school systems. Got it?
Yes. Okay. Last part with this question then. How do I do that with no money? Like seriously, I literally
Can you
have
write?
no money. How do
Can you write?
Like, I'm okay.
Can you do?
Like,
But okay, so I would do audio because I like the way you talk. Like I would do SoundCloud posts. I would post them on your Facebook page. You might have 1 fan right now, and then I would reach out to everybody you know and ask them to share it in Milwaukee and literally ghetto like I used to do it. Go to Twitter and search people talking about your subject matters and reply to them. Money is a tricky thing. Money tricks people. People think they need money. You don't need money. You need hustle and or money. If you want it, I don't want to hear you fucking watching the Ravens at Monday night. Well, actually you do because you got to watch your football team. But after that, you got to stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning. You can go to Twitter, search the 5-mile radius of Milwaukee and hit up anybody talking about school issues. You could put out content, rally up all your friends, all 47 people, your fucking auntie, I don't give a shit, and ask her to share it. And it just starts. It starts. You got to start from the bottom.
Okay. Definite.
All right, Dante, get it. See you. Bye. All right, Dante.
130 people watching in 360 and people on the YouTube chat are asking for the number or how to get their number in.
So YouTube 360 949-427-9833. How many people on Facebook Live?
3.9.
Almost 4,000 people.
4,000.
4,000. Let's go. Andy?
Yep. 832
832
315
315
5110. Going to Texas.
How we doing over there? Getting?
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to read.
They're on Google Voice too.
Efren Garcia.
Gary Motherfucking V.
Hey guys, this is.
What's up, man? It's Gary. Hello?
Hello.
It's Gary Vaynerchuk. How are you?
Good. I guess I need to take this off. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. I was hearing the feedback from watching it and hearing my voice.
No worries, man.
Guys, Efren Garcia, greetings from Houston, Texas.
Big ups, Houston, H-Town. What up?
I was introduced from a friend of mine, Method 21, that told me about you guys because I was starting up my business, and definitely is lit a fire underneath me. So I started up Unison Industrial Solutions.
Okay.
It's a sales consulting company. I was mentoring some kids from the University of Houston that didn't have any direction when they finished their degrees. So what I started doing was introducing them to trade shows, taking them out, taking them to some of the networking events, giving them a crash course on oil and gas.
Yep.
So I said, man, this would be a great business to start.
So real quick, my man. This is the Ask GaryVee show, so I got to ask, what's the question? Right. I appreciate the context, and I don't want to be a douche. I want the question, though. I'm obsessed with the question.
How do you keep it together? I wanted to ask suggestions of a CRM software that I can utilize to keep everything together.
Yep.
So I want to kind of give you an overview.
Yep.
And then,
no, I appreciate it.
They get all the different pieces together, and then maybe if I can do that, also be able to white label a CRM.
Got it. So you actually want to build a CRM for people that do stuff like you, or you want to figure out what's the difference between an Excel sheet or Google Doc that's free and Salesforce? And the answer is probably both, right? So, I mean, are you are you really saying, I don't want to do a service business, I want to build a SaaS business and create a product?
No, so we do sales consulting for oil and gas. And so I wanted to be able to cultivate a farm, teach these kids. That way they have some direction, and then maybe even while they're going to school, give them practical application of what they're learning.
Okay.
And then give them a crash course in the oil and gas so that they have a goal in mind for their education.
Okay. And
possibly hire them.
Okay. And so the question is, how do you organize their information to be most efficient, or what? I want to make sure I understand the question.
Correct. So it would be keeping all the students together, be able to categorize them and be able to find out what they're studying, whether it's engineering.
So dude, honestly, like Salesforce or Google Docs. Like, it's not super complicated. Those are your two plays.
Okay.
Yep.
And what about a white label CRM? Do you have any suggestions on white label?
Meaning you want to create one, or who's out there that white labels? Like, what do you want to do with the white label CRM? I want to understand what you're asking.
The white label CRM, I want to be able to give these students a direction with oil and gas.
Got it. I got it. Yeah. So I don't know. But the good news is there's something way better than the Ask GaryVee show. You should write this down. You got a pen, paper? Ready?
Ready.
G-O-O-G-L.
Got it.
Got it. That's it. When you want information, my friends, Google is better than me. You know, if you want context, I might be better. Respect?
Gotcha.
Thanks, man. Thank you. All right, good experiment. I got one more.
Scott, this is the dude you tried to call, but he called back and he left a voicemail, and I just caught it.
I don't know. I want Scott to feel the pain.
Okay.
That's just how we're.
Scott.
Scott, we're sorry. Andy did the right thing. Show Andy's face.
It was an attempt.
All right. Fun experiment. I gotta go. I just want to take a few seconds and thank all of you for allowing me to get to episode 200. It's fun because episode 200, I think you can see, a little clunky. We're trying to figure it out, but there's clearly the pieces. D-Rock, what did you see? Like, people like there's right? There's the pieces, the foundation of some sort of interesting next chapter of the Ask GaryVee show, where we finally get rid of you can show the riffraffs over here. We just get rid of them. They're finished. Technology is taking over them. We gotta what's that? You have a new job. The inbox is more intense than you think. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting this show, supporting me, watching CNBC the other night. I appreciate that. The Snapchat, the Daily V's, all that. D-Rock and I are going to be back to filming those, so that should be fun. And thank you so much for being part of this journey. I appreciate you tremendously. And we will be back for episode 201 shortly, probably Monday, right? Yep. Looks like Monday. It'll be interesting. Are we going to go live Q&A, or are we going to go back to the old format? Actually, that's the question of the day. Give me the direction you'd like to see episode 200 through 300. You keep asking questions, I'll keep answering them.
Yo.
What up?
Gary, this is Josh Eastman. How are you?
Good, Josh. How are you?
Pretty good. Hey man, so I just noticed you were wrapping up your show. So
No.
do you still have time for a question?
I'm not wrapped up. I'm finished.
You're finished.
But I
And
got
now
good
I'm just
news.
stealing
I'm
your
gonna sneak in this question for you. So,
All right.
what is it?
So,
Fast.
good question. So
This has to be the
I-
fastest question and answer of all time. Go.
So I own two businesses. I'll keep it brief. So when do you decide if you start a business? Okay, I have two right now. One of them I've kind of dropped passion in. My partners don't really have the drive to kind of keep going on.
Yep.
At what point do you decide to throw in the towel? And how exactly, have you ever had any situations where you've kind of found yourself in a business?
Yeah. I've been in a lot of
business.
business. I've been in a lot of businesses where I was the minority partner, non-driver of the businesses that have failed. And the way I do it is I just take it for a loss and I chalk it up. You try to sell it for whatever scraps it's worth, or sell it back to your partners that are running it, or you walk away. It's a zero. It's over. It's done. Or if you feel like crap, but I worked 7 years and it's worth real money, you sell it. And you sell it from a non-leveraged position, which means you'll get less money for it, but it's still okay because clearly by the tone of your voice and the fact that you have now passion for number one, you've got to let it go.
Yeah, well, you work 90 hours a week, and it gets tough to spread it between two places.
Yeah,
when your passion lies in one place.
The real question is how much money are you going to lose, and are you willing to lose it? And a lot of times, what people don't realize is they don't want to lose the $40,000 or the $5,000 or $500 million, and they could make $700 million or 5,000 times 4. Like if you get back your 40 hours from that thing, or 30 or 20 or even 10, you might make more money deploying it against the thing you care about than the money you left on the table. So XYZ, you're leaving 100,000 that you're giving up, and you're like, shit, I can't give that up. But what you don't realize is the 18 hours back and the happiness and not the drain and the emotional drain of 100 hours a week on that other thing allows you to make 120,000 on your new gig.
Yeah, no, that's exactly where I'm at. Is how much more money can I make off of another business that I designate more time to? And this one's kind of
the answer.
Starting to lose it for me, and
the answer.
And yeah. No, it's totally clear. Never start businesses with friends either. So
always. No, not true. Always start businesses with friends if you can pull it off. Yeah, listen. It didn't work out. It's a life lesson, right? But that's the fucking game, baby. This is entrepreneurship.
Yeah, no, for sure. Every
It is, India. The beef's funny too. All right, I gotta go, bro. I love you.
All right, thanks, man.
You're fine.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1.
I gotta go, bro. I love you.